So basically, you are working, so you get into a kind of a habit. So is this why it's a bit hard to get into the again into the freelance scene
I
from
guess,
a
yeah,
traditional 9 to 5 routine?
kind of. You can say that it can, yes, it definitely does brings in a shift. Yes.
Hmm.
Subah subah, like in the morning only, there is a routine set.
Hmm.
Physically and
Right.
mentally, you are prepared. We have to get up,
Mhm.
attend a meet,
Hmm.
discuss our tasks, move
Right.
forward, and then there is a end
Hmm.
time. But in
Okay.
freelancing, like I'm just waiting. Okay, now we'll get some work. Now we'll do this. It's uh, it's kind of
Right.
like too much freedom is. I think
Mhm.
it's overwhelming. Also,
Overwhelming.
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
too much freedom is, I believe, is also a thing that many people
Right.
can't you know,
Yeah.
Handle it.
go ahead with.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
read this. I read this quote. I don't remember the person or the quote correctly, but it was anxiety is a man's dizziness from experiencing freedom.
Hmm.
So I think that I have also experienced. Like when you have no one to report to, like you don't have
Hmm.
a checklist to go through,
Right.
and then you're
yeah,
just sitting around like, okay, what next? And do you agree that like when you have a job, uh, that routine actually sets you free, whereas when you're on your own or freelancing, that work routine just pins you down. Like you're trying to do everything around that,
Hmm.
whereas when you're
mhm,
working, it just allows you to think of everything except that. Like it becomes a subconscious thing to go through, and when you're not in an organization, then it's just maybe, let's say, even if you're waiting around for work, you
yeah,
would be so fixated on that that you wouldn't do things outside of work, or you will just like miss out on things because you're waiting
yeah.
around for
Hmm.
it.
Yes, yes, I think that is the case. At least for me,
Hmm.
I'm not aware
You're
of
not the
other.
only one.
Okay, okay. That's that's kind of a relief. Not not a good thing for them as well, but it's kind of a relief that I'm not the only one in the pool.
Mhm. Mhm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I think what you said is true. It happens
Hmm.
when you are subconsciously trained to work in certain manner.
Hmm.
Your brain and your physical health
Hmm.
goes in a certain flow, in a certain pattern. It's a kind of a
Right.
difficult, like it's tough to break out from that. And
Hmm.
even when you break out from that, the thing is ki, like you have to figure out your next steps.
Hmm.
When you have a problem in front of you, it's easy because you have the problem. You just have to go for a solution. आप सिर्फ solution ढूंढते हैं उसका. We only look for
Right.
solutions. But what happens when you don't even have a problem?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
part of, I think, the creative field journey, that
Right.
Mhm.
when a person is given a blank canvas, it is
Hmm.
much harder for them to start. Like the
Correct.
initiation or the first few steps, many
Correct.
people say is very difficult.
Hmm.
Mhm.
आपको समझना
Right.
पड़ता है कि हमें किस डायरेक्शन में जाना है, बिकॉज देर आर एन नंबर ऑफ पॉसिबिलिटीज, देर इज
Hmm.
सो, एज आई सेड, देर इज सो मच फ्रीडम. So
Hmm.
like it's kind of like overwhelming, and
Hmm.
you have no idea where to go or what to do.
Yeah.
uh, Guide चाहिए, then you need some mentoring, like
Hmm.
आप कंसल्टिंग करते हो किसी से कि भाई क्या करें.
Mhm.
It's not just with our field, it's a general thing in life also, I think.
Yeah.